I have always been crazy about cars, about aircraft, ships, and everything. So for me, it's very important to go much over the traditional marketing approach, rather superficial, etc. So I am extremely interested by performance, or extreme performance. And for me, a watch is much more than something glamorous. The first criteria for me is that they must wear the watch. So this is why I will not work with basketball players or whatsoever, and I regret, because they cannot wear the watch during the basketball, it's forbidden. So every time I work with a sportsman, it must be, they must use the watch all the time, when they play. For me, it's compulsory. I don't like much the word ambassador, because I don't say it's very fake, but in fact they are more friends of the brand. Like with my friend Felipe Massa, we have been together since now 8 years. It's a question of faithfulness. We are with them, with their up and their downs.
I'm more than an ambassador. I mean, I like, I'm a driver which race with the watch, you know, such an important brand, such an important watch. And I think, you know, this is even more interesting because, I mean, I can even work together with Richard Mille to give like a lot of vibrations in the watch, you know, to use the watch like in the sportish direction, but, you know, inside the car. And I think that's really important, you know, and it makes our relationship even more important, you know, because I even allow to tell what is good, what is something that we need to improve, and I think that's really perfect for the developing, you know, and the developing is fantastic now. I think, you know, I'm a Formula 1 driver, but it's a lot to do. The technology car I drive, the technology work I have, and also everything is inside the watch brand. I mean, the technology inside the Richard Mille is a lot to do with what I'm doing, you know. So I think it's really a perfect combination, and this is really nice to do my job. I mean, to work in the car and everything, but also to see that everything which is inside my watch is a lot to do with what is we're doing in the Formula 1.
Today we are in a world where everything goes into parameters. Public acceptance, the price, so people compromise. This I will not do because it's too expensive, this I will not. No. Me, I do the development, whatever the cost. Then, as sometimes there are huge developments. For example, last year I launched, years before, but I officially launched aviation watch, which certainly will be the most complex chronograph ever made in watch history. In a volume like that, you have more than 1,000 components. So it's a pure nightmare. So, and this piece, I don't know how many pieces I'm going to do, maybe 20, 30 pieces, but so it will be at the end maybe 5 years of development, so tens of thousands of hours of development to release 30 pieces. It cannot be cheap.
what is really incredible on the Richard Mille watch is that you see the watch, you get completely crazy for the watch. And then it's so beautiful, it's so nice, but also it's so technologic, you know. You can see everything, when you look at the watch, you can see, it's not a easy watch, you know, it's a very complicated, it's a very technologic, you know, you have everything inside the watch, which makes the watch even more important, you know. But what is also very nice is that it's a watch you can do everything you want. I mean, it's a very expensive watch, but it's a watch you can do sports, you know, you can do everything you want. So when you put everything together, everybody wants to have this Richard Mille watch. It's so amazed.